Now, live, this is NBC5 at 5.
A new aggressive front in the fight against mosquitoes in West Nile in Dallas County.
Yeah, part of that is figuring out just what they're dealing with. In mosquito monitoring, the county says it's caught 18,000 of the mosquitoes most likely to transmit the virus. Last year at this time, the county only trapped 1,000. NBC5's Eric King is live outside the Dallas County Mosquito Control Lab in Hutchins, and he has more. Eric?
Yeah, that's because they're being a lot more aggressive this year, as you mentioned. So they're testing more mosquitoes, which is why they're saying they're getting more mosquitoes. They're saying it's not reason to really be alarmed at those numbers per se. It's the potency of the mosquitoes that you're seeing, the actual mosquito that causes problems that's drawing concern. 2012 was the worst year in history for people infected with the West Nile virus. 40 people died in North Texas alone. Dr. Alfred Johnson spends much of his time treating people with the virus.
Many of these patients have neurological problems, so where they have difficulty thinking, low energy, chronic flu-like symptoms.
There's no direct cure for the virus. Dr. Johnson says working to avoid exposure to mosquitoes is your best bet to stay safe. But if you are bitten, it's extremely important that you pay attention to your body in the days after. It could be life-saving.
The people that got sick were ones that were outside a lot in the evening, not aware of being bit, thought they just had a little fever, little aches and pains from flu, didn't pay attention to it, didn't see the doctor quickly, and therefore had more severe cases of West Nile virus.
All right, if you're trying to protect yourselves, as we all are, the best thing you can do is put on sleeves and long pants. I know it's almost 100 degrees, so that's not easy to do. Then you're going to want to go to your bug spray. But here's the thing about it. They're actually advising that you don't spray this all over your body, at least in large amounts, because it can be dangerous. You want to make sure you spray more of it, actually, if I can get it, on your clothes rather than on your skin. A lot less dangerous that way. We're live in Hutchins. I'm Eric King, NBC5.
All right, thanks for the tips, Eric.
Dallas County is aggressively working to avoid a repeat of last year's deadly West Nile outbreak. 2012 was the worst year in history for people infected with the West Nile virus. 40 people died in North Texas alone. Eric King explains why health experts say there's already reason for concern this year.
Right now, the crews here are trying to figure out exactly where these dangerous mosquitoes are breeding. That's giving them trouble right now, but that's where their primary concern is. We've been talking to health officials with Dallas County. Right now, they're testing for more mosquitoes this year than they have in past years, which the county says is why we're seeing much larger numbers of mosquitoes being trapped. Last month, health workers trapped more than 18,000 of them. To give you some perspective on that, last year in May, they found less than 1,000. A local doctor who treats West Nile patients says it's not just cities that should take precautions. You should make sure you're doing everything you can to avoid becoming a victim.
Many of these patients have neurological problems, so where they have difficulty thinking, low energy, chronic flu-like symptoms.
Now, when it comes to taking proper precautions, especially if you're going to be out in the evenings, you're going to want to wear sleeves. That's one of the best things you can do. I know it's hot, trust me. You're also going to want to wear pants. Also, you're going to want to put on some bug spray. They're saying you should actually spray that on your clothes rather than your body because in large amounts, it can be dangerous. I'm Eric King, NBC5.
Okay, Eric, thanks so much.